Alright guys, thank you for coming to my channel. My name is Luji the Genie, producer, songwriter, musician. This track is a remix for a Chris Brown and Mario track called Get Back. And I thought, maybe what I should do is walk you guys through it in case you wanted to do a remix or you want to do a track like this for such an artist. So let's jump into it. Let's go. We'll start with the drums. So on the kick, all I've done so far is shelf the bass by about, the bottom part, the bottom end by about 2.3 decibels to remove the boominess. So if I take it off, bypass. I also layered the 808 with a kick. All right, so for the kick, as you can see right here, let's select it. I have the same thing, same compressor, same thing, so that way they mimic each other. And I'll play it. Okay, let me bypass it. Now let's play them together. All right, so now we're going to go to the, there's a snap and there's a crack and then there's a clap. There are three different ones. And then there's a drum roll. All right, so we're going to kiss this and we're going to bring the snap on. Let's bring the snap on. Okay, basic EQ again. I just sharpened up the top end. That's it, very slightly, ever so slightly. I'm talking about maybe 0.2 decibels on the high shelf. And then I'm using the proprietary reverb called Deverb in Pro Tools. It's a plate reverb. I'm using the large because it's a little bit denser. And then I'm using the, I put the wet. It's at 12%. So listen. Actually, let me kill those. Let me kill the reverb. Listen. And then we'll move on to the crack. Oh, no, I call it clack. Clack! Clack! Ooh, did you hear the difference? The original was like, and then we put the reverb on, it's like, ta-da, ta-da. All right, and it's real basic though. Move on to the clap. Oh, there's a clap here. Hang on. Oh, okay, for the hook. Oh, okay, so for the hook I did the same thing, except I didn't add anything to it. Well, I had to trade. Actually, that's not true. Let me take that back. Because this is major. It's the same compressor, so there's no need to talk about this anymore. Let's just stick to the EQ. So let's play without. Let's play back without the EQ. Okay, I see what we did here. I just sharpened it up a little bit with a little bit of treble. Well, it says treble on the thing, but it's really high. It's a high shelf EQ. And then of the mid range, I swept it at 1.4ish, and I swept it by 2 point, almost 3.2 decibels ish. It's hard to calibrate these kinds of EQ because there's no specific gradation, you know. So you just have to kind of like eyeball it or airball it, I call it. You know, if it sounds good to you, then that's where it should be. There's no trade secret there, so just leave it alone. It's just basic stuff here. All right, and then we'll move on to the drum roll. Not drum roll, snare roll, right? And it's this one right here. It's a sample. I forgot where I got the sample from, but it's one of those sample packs, and I kind of just restretched it. Oh, actually, no, it's not from a sample pack. I created that from the snare from the clap we just heard. Yes, I'm sorry. All right, so let's play the whole thing back from the top up to a portion of that, right? So we'll bring in the instrumentation as we go. So the two kicks first. Here we go. There you go. Now let's play them in sections. So the first section is this. And then the second section. And then the third section. So as you can hear on the first section, I went boom, 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 right? I know I can't sing, right? And then on the second section, just to differentiate it from the first part, I doubled up on the drums, right? You can hear it, right? And then to separate it going into the hook, I just added the roll. And then I went back to the original syncopation of the verse. All right. That might be it for the music. Oh, there's a crash here. Give me a moment. All right. So now let's go to the hi-hat. What happened to the hi-hat? Hat is right here. See, with the hi-hat, I didn't even touch it. All right, let's move on to the music part of it. All right. Oh, I got to show you something though, just so that you can test it. Make sure it fits. All right. So this is the original vocals. I'm gonna play a little bit of it, maybe like 2 seconds, so we don't get flagged. We met. Let me bring the volume. Let me bring the volume down. I don't want to get flagged, so I'm going to pull it all the way down. You might not be able to hear that well, but yeah, here. We met somewhere in a dream. That's it. Or better yet, I can go here. And then I could bring it up. I could put this on it. Pitch shift. Where'd it go? Pitch shift. And then we'll use this to disguise it a little bit. So we'll move up an octave so that we can play a little bit of it. And hopefully we'll get away with it. Okay, let's go see. Look, man, if I don't do that, I might get a copyright strike. I don't want to do that. I'm a new channel, man. I don't want to get shut down before I get started. All right, so you understand. Let's get back to work, man. Don't judge me. Stop it. All right, let's go. All right, so we're gonna go to the first track for the first instrument, which is the flute. All right, so for this one, I, of course, EQ'd it a little bit, just high, to get the ta-ta-ta, the top end. So if I play with the track, you get a sense of it. And then when the hi-hat drops, okay. All right. Oh, by the way, the whole song, I wanted to show you this. Let me unmute this. And let's go back to, I want to show you this. Instruments, and then piano. Where'd he go? Piano 3. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the entire song is based on this chord structure. So like as I mentioned earlier, it's not music theory. It's just basic, real basic chords, guys. Right? So I just want to play it for you, just so you know that when you do a remix, you don't have to use samples. You can actually play everything on your own and then do a real quick mix, and that's it, done. All right, so here we go. I just want to play this for you. Oh, sorry. What am I doing here? Bam bum bum, ba bum bam bum bum, ba bum 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 bum, ba bum 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 bum, bam bum bum. Yeah, see, real basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll repeat, and that's it. Now we have this one playing. And then I layered this song, this track. Okay, now that sound is supposed to balance out the previous one. Remember, that was on the left, right? Whoops. That was on the mid over to the left. Now this was on the mid all the way to the right. So if you notice, they're hitting one after the other. One goes so it's like, question, okay, what you say? Okay, I got an answer. Here's an answer. But I'm over here on this side. And this guy's, yeah, I'm over here. Can you hear me? Oh, yeah, I hear you. All right, let's go. And then everything else kind of meshes together. All right, so let's play the whole thing together again. So we're coming off the last section of the verses into the hook, so it kind of flows in together. Okay, there's one more instrument missing, which is the remember the chord I played for you just now on the piano? Okay, this is missing, so that's here. Let me solo that for you because it's important because it carries the flow of the song going. Because if you listen to the vocals are harsh, but it's harsh. I got to play the vocals again, so I hope we don't get flagged. Let me bring the vocals back up again. Let's bring up the vocals again. I'm scared. Here goes. I don't know how much of that we're going to be able to play. I guess we'll see. Okay. All right. And that's pretty much the entire track. So. oh, actually, there's another section here. Let me play that for you. Yeah, this part right here. I had to break it down. It's called color. That's what I called it because it's just kind of like a coloration. Kind of the same vibe, but it's a completely different instrument introduced at that point. All right, so let's go. That's it, man. I can't. I'm not sure if I can play any more of that because I got to edit it down. I think I don't know, man. Maybe we can do 2 seconds at a time, as we go. But I don't think I can play the whole thing out like that. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll reference the original remix. I'll send that to. I'll put in the comment. In the description below, so that we can go watch the original video and see. Okay, this is the finished product of that. This is just a tutorial of how I got it done. That's all. All right. Yeah, I don't want to get this one flagged. Sorry, guys. It's not me. It's YouTube. So yeah, if you got to complain to YouTube. All right. So let's just go through the whole song again. Okay. I'll go in sections.
Mario.
That's it, man. I'm done. It's a wrap, guys. It's a wrap.